Out among 'em entertainment, conniving with Moonshine Muscle Productions presents.
TD Ryan is broadcasting on location at Hy Vee in Sycamore, collecting non-perishable food and monetary donations for people in need. Now let's go out to TD Ryan with Freezing for Food at the Hy Vee Shopping Center.
Let's talk to our friends again that we serve every year. Like a good penny, they come back every year. It's our friends from the Turning Back Time car show. And again, my Audi's a 2003, so I'm almost there now as we're getting... Oh, we got the big check coming out. Well, we always love that. Tell us who we're talking to. Come here. You hold the mic. You get the mic. How's that?
Tim Kuhn. Been with the car club for, I don't know, 14, 15 years, something like that. Got Ryan Hutchison. Hutch. He's been with it since the beginning.
Okay.
He was at the first show with Chuck and been involved ever since. We've got our sitting president, my wife Kelly Kuhn.
Okay.
We've got a past president, Mike Tritle over there.
That guy, now,
He's the cameraman. And we're happy to make this donation again this year. We always like to come in at the end and...
you swoop in. I love it.
That's right, yeah. We need that blustery wind sound like you always have.
You're a superhero, though. We appreciate that. You guys come through every year for us.
We do.
Talk to this guy about let's ask the big guy about the early days. Tell us about the early days of the shows. What were those first couple of shows like?
Well, I mean, those first couple of shows, they were great. They were small. I remember one year we stood out in the pouring rain with about 300 cars. It was on just a couple blocks of space, and I mean,
but you weren't going to cancel.
We weren't going to cancel.
Okay.
I stood on that corner in the pouring rain, nowhere to go, and it was great. It was awesome,
And then we've evolved, and at one point you introduced motorcycles, right?
Several years ago, we put the motorcycle show in, and that's even evolved and changed as it's come along to try to make it a little bit better every year. So.
And tell us about the awards. How you guys do the awards every year with the car show?
Well, that's all participant awards. Everybody that enters the show, they get a chance to vote for their favorite cars. We tally all the votes. And that's how we come up with them. There are specialty awards that are picked out by certain families for, the Chuck Criswell Award, and our best to show is the car that gets the most votes. But yeah, I mean,
tell us about Chuck. Was Chuck determined to keep the car show going in those first couple of years?
Yeah.
I mean, because we always hear about events getting started, but it's the next 2 years that are critical.
Chuck, I mean, it was always a dream of his. He started it, when it first started out, it was called just the Turning Back Car Show. That's just what it was called. That winner, in fact, that first show, Fizz, who it's named after now, that's actually my uncle.
Ehrler? Okay.
He had cancer, and at that point it was terminal. That winner, he passed away in January, and Chuck renamed it that very next year, and ever since then it was the Turning Back Time Fizz Ehrler Memorial Car Show.
Is that how that happened? Okay, very good. And also tell us about the fact that a lot of nonprofits get to be out during the car show as well, and that's a wonderful thing. Because here we're working for a nonprofit right now.
Yeah, there are a lot of nonprofits. There's some local church, like Knights of Columbus and several others. There's
and you provide that traffic flow for them. We get people out there and find out about what these nonprofits.
We do. We close. As you know, we close it downtown, but then our midway is centralized on Salmonock Street, and that's where a lot of the vendors are, the food vendors, as well as nonprofits and anyone else that wants to be a vendor during the show.
So tell us how we benefit again now. So you guys, you donate to charities. Obviously, we are so blessed that we're one of them. But tell us how you guys give back the way you do.
Well, this is the fun part. So after we pay all the bills and we look at what we've got left and then what we need to fund the show for the upcoming year, we decide, what we're going to do as far as donations. We make donations to several high school students. As far as scholarships go, we donate to the Community Foundation.
So they got to be a gearhead? They got to be a gearhead?
No.
But so it wouldn't hurt, but they don't have to be a gearhead.
No, anybody. We've had people from all walks of life involved in the show. Some of us happen to love cars, and some of us, just like to be part of a community event that benefits others.
I started taking car shop in high school, and the first week they had 39 wrenches that I was supposed to memorize, and I'm like, I ain't doing this. I did woodworking instead. But it's really an art, the people that work on these cars, to keep them going through the years. And I love when I see the sign where it says what the trailers are for horses, not for cars. So these guys like to drive these cars.
Right. Well, here's a good example. You've got Hutch here. He learned the trade from his uncle, Fizz, and he does custom exhausts as the people come from all over the place to have Hutch do the exhausts on their custom cars.
Oh, cool. Well, let's talk to your lovely wife. Now, tell us what's been like. Tell us how you get involved with the car show.
I was kind of roped into being a part of the car show.
I didn't want to guess that, but so tell us, but I bet it's been very fun for you.
It has been fun. It's a great community event. I know nothing about cars. I like to look at them. They're yellow or blue.
What bad ride do you guys have?
We have a 1986 CJ7 Jeep.
Oh, look, she nailed that.
I did.
Okay.
And it matches your coat.
It does. It is
we love that
regular.
look. All right, very good.
It's got Hutch exhaust on it, too.
Well, we can't thank you guys enough. Again, every year, we kind of wait for this. Like, you always swoop in at the end. We always love that you do that. Again, a lot of times you put us over our goal. I'm glad that we're past the goal, but we're certainly grateful for you guys doing this again this year. So.
We love doing it.
Tell us about the car show. How people learn more about the Turning Back Time Car Show.
We do have a website, turningbacktimecarshow.org, so you can check us out there. We don't have our dates listed for next year's show yet.
Okay.
We will begin meeting at the beginning of the year. It's a 6-7 month process to plan the whole event. We have lots of volunteers that show up every month to help us put it all in motion.
My 2003 Audi there, is that ready now? Is that considered classic yet or no?
You are welcome to enter any make, model, year, any car.
The window got stuck on the passenger side, and the guys wanted $1,000 to put a new motor in there. So I took super glue and I super glued the window shut, so I can't use my passenger side window. But I saved $1,000. I wish you were around, Hutch. I would have clicked on you. But again, we thank you guys so much for what you do. America cars, it just goes together. We all can remember that. I remember my first car was a Dodge Dart, a powder blue Dodge Dart with a slant 6, and remember. My brother, we told the story yesterday. We're about changing the oil. I have a white T-shirt on, and my brother's going to teach me how to change the oil. And I reached up for the oil pan, and the oil dripped down into my white T-shirt all the way down there. And I said, "Can't we pay somebody to do this?" And like Hutch does that, so we'll have that. But we thank you guys again so much for what you do. Appreciate it, man.
The actual text.
All right, thanks. I was going to say that'd be kind of hard to catch this big guy, but thank you guys so much, Hutch. Appreciate it, my dear. Thank you so much. Again, the Turning Back Time Car Show here again this year, helping us out here. And I'll tell you what, let me put you guys to work now. What's our new total here? Get ready for that bell, Jack. We're going to make some noise here. So what's our new total here, guys? First for the food. Can you read that number for the food?
For the food, I see $6,385.
All right, and now for the money we have what?
$17,331.
All right, let's make some noise. Carry on.
All right.
There we go. That's what we're talking about. Thanks to our friends at the Turning Back Time Car Show. Again, we'll be back now for our big finish at the top of the hour.